I'm sorry, you don't like it.
Oh my god, my depression is gone.
It's a very good gift.
This look right here.
The actress Lili Reinhart recently revealed she has numerous roles and projects in the works, including an LGBTQ+ period piece with her production company, Small Victory Productions. I'm Adam Andrews with Where Are They Now? Let's talk about Lili Reinhart, her recent moves, and what she has planned for the future. Now, I've never watched Riverdale, honestly, but I know it's just gotten wilder and wackier over time. Tracking down serial killers, dying and coming back to life, performing musical numbers, gaining superpowers, and even surviving a cataclysmic meteor strike, with Cheryl Blossom managing to stop it, are some of the things I know have happened. So, in the 6th season, reality gets twisted with the final episode ending to see all the characters being teenagers again, now living in the 1950s with no memories of anything that happened in Riverdale Season 6 except for Jughead. So it'll be interesting to hear how it all comes to an end in 2023's Season 7. But speaking of the end, in an interview with Variety, Lili Reinhart chatted about seeing Riverdale Season 7 officially head into its end. Reinhart spoke heavily about it being a bittersweet feeling to say goodbye to Riverdale after having worked on the show since she was 18 years old. She said, quote, "There are a lot of feelings. Bittersweet is the word, because I obviously will miss this group of people that I've been through half of my 20s with." She continued, "But I do think the show has done so much for all of us, and we're all so ready to show the world what else we've got." And bouncing right off those words, Reinhart recently did an interview with BuzzFeed where she spoke about exactly what else she does got. In the interview, she said, quote, "In the last year and a half, I've been hard at work developing the projects that I'm going to do after Riverdale. I'm really trying to set up a slate of things for when the show ends, to jump right into, because I know I'll be ready to dip my feet into all these different projects. I have so many exciting things on the horizon, I just get so excited to think about them." One of these projects she went on to talk about was a, quote, "very exciting LGBTQ+ period piece that is in the works." She went on to add that it is, quote, "so exciting for me because I've always been in love with period pieces. I grew up being so drawn to them, like Marie Antoinette, Memories of a Geisha, and Dangerous Liaisons," she said. "I've always just loved the drama of period pieces, and adding that queer element is very exciting for me, so that's something that's on the horizon." If you didn't know, Lili Reinhart came out as bisexual in June of 2020 by sharing a poster for an LGBTQ+ for hashtag Black Lives Matter protest on her Instagram story, which she said she would be attending with a caption reading, "Although I've never announced it publicly before, I am a proud bisexual woman." When she was 23, Lili opened up about her decision to publicly reveal that she's bisexual and why she was hesitant to do so in an interview with Nylon. She said, quote, "I didn't want to come out and talk about it because I felt that bisexuality was becoming a trend. But I've supported the LGBTQ community since I was a little tween, and it just felt organic." Reinhart's coming out follows her recent breakup with Riverdale co-star Cole Sprouse. According to E! News, the couple split for the second time due to the coronavirus pandemic's stay-at-home orders, making it difficult for the pair to stay connected, and it has become a more permanent split since. Regarding this, a source said, quote, "Lili and Cole were in a good place when Riverdale was shut down due to the coronavirus outbreak, but they isolated separately, and distance has never been a good thing for the relationship. When Cole and Lili are around each other often, things are very good. The relationship is very intimate and affectionate, but things become more complicated when they're apart." While many people do love a lesbian-centered period drama, the genre has also faced recent criticism surrounding both its focus on tragedy and its seemingly reliance on Caucasian cast members. A 2020 BuzzFeed article by queer writer Lauren Strappagale pointed out the film industry's fascination with the very specific dynamic. Now, while Reinhart is developing projects for herself, she said she also wants to amplify more diverse voices and not necessarily just make things for her to be the lead in, saying, quote, "I don't want a white woman to be the lead role in everything that I do." Continuing, "I would like to produce projects that are more diverse and aren't just me as the lead, and tell different stories that I wouldn't necessarily really have room to be in." End quote. Lili has not really given too much info regarding the project specifically. We don't know if it's a movie or a series or anything, really. All that we know is that it is a period piece. What period? We also don't know. And it centers around LGBTQ+ central characters, who we know nothing about. But the mystery is at least a little bit fun. I'm sure we will come to learn more over time and as more work is put into the pre-production. During her time on Riverdale, Reinhart has stated in an episode of the Happy Sad Confused podcast that, quote, "You can only be so much of an adult on a CW show because you're not even really allowed to kiss with tongue," end quote. Due to that kind of family-friendly restrictiveness, the actress has stated that she is looking forward to and has already been cast in more adult-themed roles. She said, quote, "I have a lot of sort of dramatic, deep roles in my future after Riverdale. Definitely roles that you have not seen me in. I'm an adult woman and I'm going to start playing those more adult roles." End quote. And we have definitely already seen some of that. In 2019, she shared the screen with Jennifer Lopez in Hustlers, which follows a crew of New York City exotic dancers who begin to steal money by subduing stock traders and CEOs who visit their club, then running up their credit cards. In 2020, she starred in and was the executive producer of an R-rated romance movie called Chemical Hearts, based on the novel Our Chemical Hearts by Crystal Sutherland, which deals with some pretty heavy themes. And this year, 2022, on August 17th, she starred in and produced the Netflix romantic dramedy Look Both Ways, where she plays one character in two opposing realities, one in which she becomes pregnant and remains in her hometown to raise her child, and another in which she moves to LA to pursue her dream career. Honestly, it's a pretty interesting premise for a movie. I'll have to go watch it. Her new self-produced project, this new period piece, as well as being mature in theme, also sounds like it'll give Reinhart a chance to express her queer identity within the role, depending what that role is, and what the movie's about, and everything really. Speaking on her past producing credits, specifically Chemical Hearts in 2020, Reinhart talked about signing a first-look deal with Amazon Studios under her very own production company, Small Victory Productions, saying, quote, "I had such a great experience producing Chemical Hearts with Amazon and I'm looking forward to expanding our relationship." She continued to say, "Small Victory Productions will tell stories that explore the complexities of young adult, queer, diverse, and inclusive of everyone." In an interview with W Magazine, Lili also talked about her time during quarantine. According to the actress, she turned to a darker, more serious series for entertainment. The actress said she loved The Queen's Gambit and the character of Beth Harmon, the complicated chess prodigy played by Anya Taylor-Joy. In the interview, when asked why did you pick this character and show, she responded, quote, "I'm a sucker for a period piece," again, "and I liked watching a young girl become an adult, have her life completely change in just a few years. I relate to that." So maybe that will give us some slight clue into her new project, possibly inspired by the show, or maybe not at all. Again, we know nothing. On a completely unrelated note though, I just wanted to talk about this weird thing that happened in early 2021. Apparently, in January 2021, an unknown person posed as Lili Reinhart and her publicist to get into and do 2 interviews about the 5th season of Riverdale. 17 Magazine ran a new interview with her up on their site, which very quickly led to the discovery of a second interview with the Daily Express. Obviously, both interviews have since been taken down, with 17 Magazine issuing an apology after publishing the interview with someone pretending to be Lili Reinhart. In said apology, they wrote, quote, "The person who contacted us was in fact an impersonator and had no connection to the Riverdale star," end quote. And then they apologized to both the actress and fans for the mix-up. Lili herself addressed the mix-up in her Instagram story, saying, quote, "For some bizarre reason, someone impersonated me in an interview with 17. Nothing inappropriate was said, but those were not my words and I wanted to address it." End quote. Lucas Hill Paul, who conducted the interview for the Daily Express, said, "It's been brought to my attention that the interview I shared with Lili Reinhart was fake, and someone has been impersonating Lili and her publicist. Obviously, I'm embarrassed and quite disturbed, and sincerely apologize to anyone who was misled by the article." I honestly haven't been able to find a single article about who this mystery imposter actually is or was, so if anyone knows anything, please leave it in the comments. I actually really want to know. But for now, that's all I have about Lili Reinhart and her recent interviews, projects, and future plans. But now I've given you the information. In return, you can shoot me a comment down below letting me know what you thought. It's fun to talk about people, whether it's celebrities or true crime, so if you have more suggestions for future videos, don't be afraid to drop a suggestion. I have been your host, Adam Andrews. Check me out on Instagram at @the_schmadam. You've been watching Where Are They Now, and as always, stay safe and well informed out there, kiddos. Toodles!